Pop, were you just kind of impressed with your guys' gutsiness to get that game to overtime, given the schedule you guys have been playing lately?
Yeah, they've shown a lot of grit and a lot of just downright fiber of hanging in, playing tough. This is 3 and 4 nights, after what they've already gone through. So schedule wise, so I'm happy that they don't die. We're just going to keep working to try to get a little more disciplined and make a few less errors, but without practice, it makes it tough, especially for our young guys.
When you have a schedule like you guys have been playing, is there a mental fatigue aspect to it as well, in addition to the physical fatigue?
Well, sure. They're human beings. So, yeah, it affects you mentally too. Especially when you win.
Do you feel like Derrick is kind of finding his legs after the kind of start and stop nature of his season so far?
Yeah, he's not back to, the way he played in the bubble yet. But he's trying hard. He's getting all the rust off. But they're all, you can go right down the list with, everybody that's out there. They're trying to do everything they can.
All right, appreciate it.
You bet.
Thanks, Jeff. Let's go to Tom Worsborn.
What have you seen from Keldon lately? Has he maybe hit a little bit of a wall with so many games?
I don't see that. He's working hard, doing everything he always does.
Thanks. Just you guys showed a lot of grit getting to the second overtime and just hanging in there. Pop was really proud of you guys. What does that say about you guys being dog tired, having the schedule and being able to stay with them?
It said a lot, man. All year we've been showing how resilient we are. We never want to stop fighting as long as it's time on that clock. We hit a couple shots here and there, get a couple stops here and there. We win that game, but there was a couple times late in the fourth quarter and overtime too, where it seemed like the game was over and we just kept figuring out ways.
Going up against a kid like Young, what did you think of his game tonight?
He's tough, talented, crafty, very talented. You got to give him credit. Started off very slow, but he picked it up when his team needed it most. Hit some big shots. Got to shake his hand, give him credit. Hell of a player.
How are you getting through this grind, and what advice do you have for young guys like Keldon?
It's no choice but to get through it. You look back at it once it's all over, whatever that outcome be. But for right now, it's always easy to complain, to make excuses, do whatever it is. But at the end of the day, we got to get through it, be competitors, be professional, and just keep fighting through it.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. Let's go to Jeff McDonald.
I know you guys, DeMar, don't want to make excuses, but is there a mental fatigue component to the schedule as well? I mean, you have to wake up every day and lock in on a new game plan and figure out, other personnel and just do all the mental work as well and not have a break from that?
It's tough, but, you definitely got to find some type of motivation wherever you can just to get up and get ready for it, because at the end of the day, it's just not us that's tired, that's fatigued. This whole complete season is something unique that years down the line that we all talk about this season, say how crazy it was, how crazy the scheduling was, it's definitely going to be all those things. There's nothing we can do about it right now, but get through it, and continue to fight.
Has there ever been a time in your life where you've had to play every day, every other day, or every day? Is it that's like an AAU schedule or something?
Yeah, it's definitely like an AAU schedule. And the tough part haven't even kicked in. We've been home for some time. Got a couple more home games, but the challenge haven't even kicked in. Honestly, we gotta put our seatbelts on and get ready for this tough ride and ride it out.
How do you think Derrick is looking right now? Obviously, he had his season has been starts and stops. Does it look like he's getting his rhythm back a little bit?
Yeah, it's coming. You have no choice but to find it at this fast pace of how we playing with games every other day or back to back. You got to find it. And the only time you can't find it when you're out there on the court. You got to buckle down, kind of relax, not feel too rushed. And I think he's finding that fine line of understanding, how much we need him, how important he is, and letting his game come when he step out there on the court.
Career high for you tonight with points and three-pointers made. What was working for you on offense tonight, and how have you felt getting back into a rhythm since your recovery from COVID?
I mean, I got off to a good start, and that always makes things easy. Basket gets a little bigger, so I'm just trying to be more consistent as a shooter, and everything just working with Chip and taking everything I can to be more consistent. So that's all I'm working on.
This team has dealt with a lot of adversity throughout this season, faced big deficits, come back, won games, played well on the second night of back-to-backs. What is there a sense when you guys are going through a game that isn't really going your way that, it's still within reach? And, is there a calm that comes with that experience of having been through so many different tough games?
I mean, we just got a lot of guys in the locker room that don't give up. So, obviously it's tough to keep putting yourself in that situation, but you got guys that compete and just don't give up on games.
Thanks, Derrick.
Let's go to Tom Morsborn. Tom?
Derrick, career night for you offensively, but you had two big defensive plays late, including, contesting that floater at the end of regulation. How much pride do you take in that end of the court? And, just talk about your defense this year overall, if you feel like you're back to where you were in previous seasons.
I don't think I started the third too good, but Donovan's kind of got going there. So that's on me to be ready to go. But, just competing, being active, being smart. So that's just what I try to do each and every night. Obviously, there's a lot of room for me to grow on that end.
Derrick, Keldon struggled a little bit of late. Is it just tough on him playing so many games? Do you think maybe he's hit a bit of a wall, even though he's not a rookie, just playing so many games in a condensed time?
That's just the NBA for you. It'll humble you. He came out, the league kind of figures you out, and you just gotta make adjustments. So I'm not worried about it. I try to just keep him positive. I believe in him. He believes in himself. So we're not too worried about it. But just making adjustments, learning on the fly.
And it's tough without practice, right?
Yeah, every day is a game. So it's a grind. So you just gotta keep going, and we believe in him, and he'll bounce back.
Thank you.
We'll go to Jeff McDonald.
Derrick, how do you think everybody's legs are doing after a double overtime game and the schedule you guys have played, and with another game coming up day after tomorrow?
Right now I'm tired, but just getting into the facility, getting massages, cold tubs, and try to get back for who we play next? Who we play next?
Indiana.
So, yeah, Indiana. So the schedule's crazy, and we just got to just play through it.
Is there a mental aspect to it as well? Like, I think people think about the physical toll it takes, but is there sort of a mental, I don't know if exhaustion is the word, but a mental fatigue that you guys have to fight through?
Yeah, I don't know if the schedule's ever been this crazy before.
No.
So each day you just got to get up, get your mind right. Your mind is so powerful; it can tell your body to fight through anything. So each person got a little something different, but it's gonna be a grind, and we knew that going in.
Is there anything in particular that you do to get your mind right each day?
just get some rest. Try to be happy. I always do better when I'm happy. Fake it. Sometimes you just gotta tell your mind like you're fine and you ain't tired. So just do stuff like that.
You got to lie to yourself a little bit.
Yeah, your mind tell your body what to do.
Got it. Appreciate it.